looks like you caught some fish. What'd you get there?
One.
What is it?
Pike.
It's a pike. That looks like pretty vicious. Those are some sharp teeth. They could hurt you if you stuck your finger in there. Man, look at those teeth. You stuck your finger in there, you could get hurt. You don't want to do that. Anyway, what you gonna do with the fish? Eat it. Okay, here we go. Open your mouth.
No.
You're not gonna eat it like that? What's wrong with this?
You need to cook it.
You need to cook it. Okay, if we threw this in the pot at home, your mom cooked it up, then you'd eat it, right? Just throw this in the pot. Is that the way she does it?
You need to cut it up.
Cut it up.
Oh, because otherwise, what would happen in your throat? Get bones and stuff.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good. That could be hurting. You know what? That'd probably hurt worse than having be bit by this thing. So I tell you what, we're going to show you how to actually cut the meat off of this fish and get it separated from the bones, Kelvin style. In fact, there's something very unique about this particular species of fish. It's a northern pike. This comes from the beautiful lake. What lake is this, guys?
Big Manistee
Big Manistee Lake. A good place to go visit if you want to end up going on a beautiful resort, Pine Bluff Resort. My brother owns the resort. But anyway, this particular type of fish is phenomenal eating.
Phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. But the problem is a lot of times people throw them away. Do you know why? Because there's so many bones in pike. And so there's a special technique that I have. I do filleting Kelvin style. Watch this. All right. First thing you need to do if you want to end up getting rid of the Y bones out of a pike is you have to have a knife, a fillet knife. Make sure it's real sharp. You don't want to cut yourself. This can be dangerous. All right. Take the pike and lay it out this way. And then you make an incision right in the back of the head. Not all the way through the skull, just back of the head. Then you turn the fish over and do the same thing on that side, all right? The next thing you do, there's a spine in this fish. We're gonna put the knife on and feel for the bone with the knife blade out like this. And you're gonna end up the knife all the way through the fish, right through the anal hole, and put riding along the spine, you bring it back that way. Then you pull the meat back, pulling this knife forward. See right here? All the way down, all the way down. Delicious meat, pike meat is. All right? After you cut the fillet off, we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Look at that lovely piece of meat. I'm going to show you right away. We'll do the other side later. This is how you get the skin off. Lay your knife blade down here. Make sure you have a sharp knife. And you pull. Very simple. The skin's no good. We don't eat skin. All right, rinse the fish off, lay it up on here. And you would think this fish would be ready to eat, but there's something that keeps people from eating pike, and that's this Y bone. There's actually a structure right here. And so what you do is above, toward the top of the fish, the thicker part, you lay your knife and cut through all the way down. Then you turn the knife facing the top of the fish and pull like this. Look at see the bones that are laying there right there? See that? Okay, you're just going to do that. You're going to push it out like that. Push it out. And now that has been completed, right below this bone, this line of bones, you actually cut all the way through. And you can cut right through the meat, the fillet. And a lot of people just simply, I don't have quite a fillet knife. I want to do this out in public so everyone can see. But you cut that part out. This strip of meat right here is the part that's filled with bones. Can't eat it. But there you've got the Y bones removed. Delicious. Ready for the frying pan. You know, a lot of times in life, when you end up listening to people who are trying to feed you not food like this, but maybe spiritual food. Maybe your preacher or your parent is talking to you. You want to eat the meat. Eat what's good, but spit out the bones. Sometimes there's stuff that gets along with the meat that is maybe part of the person. None of us are perfect. I'm a preacher, and I want the people who listen to my messages to compare what I say to the Bible, because I have bones in me. I've got some baggage. Sometimes I don't see it 100% right, but God does, and God will help you to be able to flay what you hear and cut out what is bones and eat the stuff that's good. So next time you flay a fish and cut the Y bones out, remember, only eat the meat and cut out the bones. That's the way you end up doing it Kelvin style.